So you've probably seen a lot of videos already where they beat Terraria with only magic books, yo-yos, spears, like a lot of crazy things, bro. But in this video today that you're watching, we're gonna be beating Terraria with only orange weapons, armor, wings, except accessories, because I'm not doing that, bro. I'm just not. If I did only orange accessories, this challenge would literally be impossible. And also, there's no more orange armor after hard mode, so I kind of came up with a plan, which you guys will see later on in the video. But anyways, let's get straight into the challenge, shall we? So I started off by naming my character, dressing him up, then I created my world. For the seed, I just put orange. And obviously we're doing master mode, so I put master mode. Then I chose corruption for the worm scarf. Then I loaded in and went straight to chopping down trees. First thing we're gonna do is chop some trees. I think we're allowed to use copper axe, to be honest, not gonna lie to you. My first weapon being the copper short sword, it was pretty bad, so I had to upgrade my loot. I started off by building some houses, and then I realized how difficult this challenge was going to be, only using orange weapons. And then I've spent like the whole entire day doing that, so it ended up turning nighttime while I was building it. It's time to go explore. It's time to go explore. I gotta explore. Oh my god! No! We're not going that way. Oh, we got a chest. We got a chest. We got a chest. What we got? We cannot use that, bro. My goal was to find the mace. The reason why I wanted the mace was because if you combine the mace with torches, you get the flaming mace, which will be my first official weapon that I'm allowed to use. That's orange. So I started looking for the mace. Ooh, I'll take that. Okay, watch this. Oh my goodness. Give me that, 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 give me that. Yes. Oh, hell no. Oh, I need that life crystal. Oh, I almost died. No, I'm about to die. Let me up. No! Oh my god, bro, I'm about to start doing it. We'll die if I try getting that. Should we explore this? Why not? Bro, that's blue, bro. Ooh, perfect, perfect. I went back to base to organize my house and start placing chests down. Then I crafted a copper bow. I went back to the caves, and you'll never believe what I got. Please give us a mace. Please give us a mace. Let's go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Even with the mace, I still wasn't allowed to use it yet until I made it into the flaming mace, so I had to get some torches. Then a blood moon came, so I just hid inside my house and started reorganizing my house. And then a bunch of slime started jumping me. So you already know what that means, bro. The big boss is coming, bro. The mini bosses started coming all over me, bro. And then all of a sudden, you feel an evil presence. Bro, is that the Eye of Cthulhu? Why is he coming now, bro? The big boss himself, bro, came. And it wasn't the big boss slime, bro. It was the big boss Eye of Cthulhu. And I was not prepared for the fight. So I was trying my best to fight him. But you already know. Like, with me being under armored and petite and all that, bro, I was cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was a weakling, bro. Like, buddy started jumping me, and then all of a sudden the slimes are there too, bro. Like, double trouble, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on here, bro. This playthrough was going so smooth, and then all of a sudden, bro, I just started getting targeted, bro. Like, look at what's happening on the screen, bro. Look at what's happening. And yes, my favorite word is bro. Before you guys say why does bro keep saying bro a lot, I love saying bro. And then I died, bro. Look it. Like, that's crazy, bro. There's slime following. I got an Eye of Cthulhu on me, bro. And if you thought I was done, bro, guess who came back for seconds, bro? King Slime himself. That's actually crazy. King Slime came to join the fawn or something, bro. Like, look at this. King Slime just started attacking me. I had to talk to Kaylin, the nurse, try to get heals, the med kit, but bro, I was cooked. I could not survive this. So I tried my best on fighting him, but it wasn't looking too good. You know, the slimes were touching me. He was ready to come on me, and then he literally came on me, like, right there. God, bro, I'm gonna start tweaking. Stop, bro, stop. I'm not ready for none of this, bro. I just fought 2 bosses. Like, I'm ready. I had this trash weapon, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Like, holy smokes, man. After that devious meet and greet with big bosses, it was time to upgrade my armor. So the best armor I could get besides copper armor was fossil armor. This was considered orange, and if you don't believe me, Google up what color amber is, and it'll tell you it's yellow orange, so technically it falls in the orange category. I spent a lot of time down there in the desert caves, but I ended up getting fossil armor pretty fast with the help of the extracting it. I also ended up making an amber staff, which yes is orange. Then Big Boss came for seconds. Big Boss was not fool enough, so he decided to come back again, bro. So yeah, I decided to, you know what, I'm a fight back this time, which I ended up not doing too bad. I got him to a pretty decent to low HP, but then bro locked in, and sadly I got touched. Oh my god, he was 100 HP, bro. By decent, I meant pretty much 1 HP. So yeah, I was pretty furious, so I logged off for the day. But the next day, I got back on my feet. And as I was chilling, you know, just chilling, then bro came back for thirds. And I'm not gonna lie, he comes back a lot. I don't know what it is with me and him. But bro was feeling freaky today, and low key, he finished me real quick, bro. I don't know what was going on. Bro hired a zombie to assassinate me or something, man. Like, look at how unfair that is. Bro always has like a backup. He always has like a crew. Like, it's whether it be the slimes or the zombies. This is actually crazy, bro. This gotta be racist. I wish I could say this was the most annoying boss, but you'll see later on, bro. Just you'll see, bro. You'll see. And then my best friend came again. Like, what is up with him and coming? If he spawns in, I don't even think I want to do it. Like, and bro spawned in. Now, him thinking it was gonna be a normal day, you know, he was just gonna get in his daily lunch money, his daily licks, you know, he was gonna come in for the daily allowance. Like, this is a normal thing, like every single day. Oh, let me just go ahead and touch this guy real quick, right? Well, lucky for him, oh no, unlucky for him, I had something in store for him. It all just kind of happened. I mean, I was swinging at him, and then he locked in thinking that he would beat me. But nah, I decided I'm fighting back for real this time. No more trapping me in the corner. No more touching me. No more none of that. My strategy was to teleport and use the nurse every time I got low, and just like run away a little bit from him so I could use the magic mirror. And then I would just swing with the mace again. And the mace inflicts fire damage, so it was pretty nice. So I would run over here. As you can see, I got hit. And then I was kind of trapped down here in this corner. But then I had the magic mirror. I was searching for it. Oh no, I don't have the magic mirror. The recall potion. Then there you go, I heal again, and then I just kept rinsing, repeating that pretty much. And that was the night I became the new big boss. No more coming out of nowhere. No more surprising me with the sneak attacks. No more seconds and thirds and fourths. No more taking my lunch money. I'm now the new king of the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's go! Finally, bro. Holy smokes, man. I finally beat this pipsqueak, bro. Alright. The long running strat definitely helped me in the long run. Oh my god, I have so much random stuff on me. The amount of stress that relieved out of me, bro. What? After beating him, I felt very relieved and confident. So I started working on the houses. I started exploring more to the right. Then it was time to get an upgrade on my weapon. The next orange weapon I decided to settle on was the Blood Rainbow. This bow was very good because it was like the deadliest storm bow from hard mode, except there was the pre-hard mode version. So to get this weapon, you have to fish during a blood moon. And when you fish during the blood moon, you have to summon this enemy, which like is a wandering fisheye, something like that. And when you kill it, it has a 12.5% chance of it dropping that web. So my stakes of getting this were pretty low. Then the blood moon went away, so I couldn't even fish it. So I had to wait until another blood moon came by. As I was waiting, I started building and working on the Eater of World arena, and I used dynamite to make it more bigger. Now it was time for my revenge. Slime was falling from the sky again, and I knew I had to get my get back after what they did to me. So I teleported home and waited for the King Slime to come. And not on me, but I waited for him to come to me. Well, not King Slime has arrived, and I was ready to fight him. He thought he could avenge his friend, but oh boy, he was wrong. I started shooting at him with my magical staff, and I was going crazy. With the Amber Staff, my fossil armor, and new accessories, it was low-key a breeze fighting King Slime. I died to him. No way I just failed that, bro. Okay, so I definitely wasn't ready to fight the slime yet. I began to search for more better loot so I could prepare myself better for the King Slime and the Eater of Worlds. And while I was doing that, the Blood Moon came. I immediately started fishing so that way I could get my hands on the Blood Rainbow. And to my surprise, I actually got him to spawn in. But then I started taking a lot of damage and I almost died. My strategy to kill him was to box him in, and when I was ready, to start slowly doing damage where he can't hit me, but I can hit him. But unfortunately for the wandering eye fish, I'm still alive. And as long as he's in my screen, even no matter how many times I die, he'll still be there. So I decided to start boxing him in more and more, and eventually I killed him. and he dropped the blood rainbow first try. No way. With the blood rainbow being in my hands, I was ready to fight the Eater of Worlds. I started working on my elevator, got all the way to hell, then I summoned the Eater of Worlds. But the bow wasn't very effective because it was hitting the roof. So I decided to use the staff, but it was too late. On a fresh new day, I decided to fight King Slime willingly. And this time, I wasn't gonna fail. I was determined to beat any boss that comes my way. I'm tired of being the underdog, the loser, the person that always gets touched and dies. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. So I decided to put my foot down officially. And I decided it was time to give the King Slime a taste of his own medicine. So I came all over. Let's go. You see how nonchalant my reaction was? That boss fight was nothing. That was the easiest boss fight ever, bro. I was determined that I'm gonna beat all the bosses just like that, like just easily. Like I'm just a nonchalant demon now. I didn't jump. Oh my god. Now that the King Slime was taken care of, it's time to fight the Eater of Worlds. How bad can it be? Worm things take so much damage, bro. Oh, it's okay. I'll just wait till the next day to fight the oh, the Goblin Army's here? Oh, never mind. After fighting the Goblin Army and dying multiple times, I realized that I now have access to the Goblin team. So I went to go search for him, and I ended up finding him locked up, ready to be bred. I teleported back home, called it a day, and logged off. When I logged back on, I was ready and locked. So first thing I need to do is probably make more houses for the NPCs. So I started building more houses for the NPCs. Then I made my way over to the Eater of Worlds arena so I could fight him. Just to recap on what armor and loot we have, and I am using the King Slime mount just because it would be so hard to beat the bosses without any uses of mounts. And being limited to so much wings, I'll literally have no movement. But this is like the only boss I use the King Slime mount for, so it doesn't really matter. But let's get right into the boss fight. I'm locked. I summoned the Eater of Worlds, and I was using the blood rainbow, but it was actually doing a surprisingly amount of underwhelmed damage, and I thought it would be better, so I decided to switch to the mace and do this little strategy where you can easily kill the Eater of Worlds. And I'm actually surprised on how well it worked. I barely took any damage, and we ended up beating the boss fight pretty quick. The strategy was literally just swinging the mace and bouncing up and down on the Eater of Worlds. Alright, bro. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Anyways, moving on. We defeated the Eater of Worlds, placed the relic down, and moved on to getting Hellstone armor. Alright, we got a worm scarf, which was what I was hoping for this whole entire time. Now we could sell all of this unnecessary stuff like that musket, and we could sell all of that too. And now we're rich. Wait. Actually, we need to buy some of the Demonite ore back. And some of that back. I almost made the huge mistake of selling the Demonite ore with the scales because I realized that I'm going to need the pickaxe to mine Hellstone. And I'm doing an only orange town, so it didn't come to my head to keep any of the Demonite ore as I thought it would be useless. But I'm actually using only orange pickaxes and axes as well in this challenge. However, I'm excluding the use of the Demonite pickaxe because you cannot physically mine for Hellstone armor without the use of the pickaxe. So after crafting the pickaxe, I went to go mine a bunch of Hellstone armor. I crafted up Hellstone armor along with the Molten Fury bow and the Molten Fury sword. I also crafted an imp staff because all of the stuff from Hell was considered orange. They all had orange colors to them, therefore they're classified as orange. This being said, the Molten Fury bow was going to help me out a lot with Skeletron. I built the Skeletron arena and got ready and prepared for his boss fight. On my first attempt of fighting the Skeletron, it went like this. Oh my god, my movement is so buns. My eyebrow itches. I need to scratch it. Chill, bro. Let me scratch my eyebrow. Bro, I'm low-key about to fail this. I'm not ready for this. I have like, this movement is so trash, bro. I feel so slow. Bro, yeah, I'm cooked, bro. After that horrible attempt, I realized there was many problems. My movement was horrible, my arena was chopped, and everything was just bad. So I decided to get new accessories and rebuild my arena so I can have a better chance of fighting Skeletron. I fixed up the arena a little bit, making it taller and wider, and I decided I should also bring the nurse in and set a spawn point just in case I fail again or I get one shot. I can heal myself or easily teleport back to get myself healed. Oh my god. I have like not enough jump boost. Alright, we're chilling. Bro, like the movement is so cheeks. If I just had decent movement, I would be able to do this with ease. Maybe if I just do this. I think doing this might help. I kind of found like a method. So when he dies me, I just go up here. Doing a lot of damage right now. Go around. Oh, come on. I need to fall down. Please tell me my nurse is here. Where is my nurse? Did he despawn? My second attempt, he teleported away because I got out of render distance, bro. So since he forfeited, I had to go back to sleep and try fighting him a third time. But before I did that, I decided to start working on the Hell Arena so I could fight the Wall of Flesh later on. And I extended it out and made it very, very long, probably unreasonably long. And then I decided to fight Skeletron. Now in this third attempt, I was fighting Skeletron and I actually had a good fight with him. And if I'm keeping it real here, I ended up beating him. But the footage randomly cut out because I tabbed out. And I know that sounds stupid and that sounds fake, but I redid it on another world and I recorded it so y'all could believe me. Oh no, I drink that. With our first official boss being defeated, it was time to fight the Wall of Flesh. But before I fought the Wall of Flesh, I decided to prepare for hard mode. I finished the Wall of Flesh path and made my way over to the dungeon so I could grab the dark dungeon key. This way I can get my next weapon that'll help me beat the Wall of Flesh. And this weapon is called the Hellwing Bow. This weapon is so good and overpowered, bro. Like, you're gonna see how much damage it does. Watch. And it's orange. In my search of looking for the Hellwing Bow, I found the Sun Fury, which is an upgrade to my flaming mace, so I'll definitely be using that. And after looking a little bit more, I finally found it. After that, I went back to base and did some refinements. Then I went to the jungle to go explore for the Queen Bee because I knew I had to fight her. And whilst exploring, I ended up running into the Shimmer. Now the Shimmer is actually very important because you can convert items. I'm sure everybody knows what it does. So I changed the life crystal into the vital crystal, which actually gives you a permanent effect. Again, I'm pretty sure you guys know what the Shimmer is, but I'm just saying for those who don't know. After the Shimmer, I decided to do more refinements for my house, and I did a lot. I mean, I changed the backgrounds, I extended it, I tried out ice blocks, and then penguins started to spawn in, so I didn't really like that. Then I did like a psychopath patch filling so that mobs won't spawn underneath, and as you can see, it is crazy. It probably drives you crazy right now just looking at that. Then I discovered what painting was, and I just started painting everything, and I kind of just started going crazy. Like, I just started spending all my time just renovating my house just for this challenge. I don't know why I did all that, but I did. A blood moon came, I decided to farm it for a little, and then I extended more, added a trophy area where I can keep all of my relics and my previous armor, and that's pretty much what happened. The next day I started working on the Plantera arena because I knew it was going to be very difficult to make a Plantera arena in hard mode, considering that I'm going to have bad armor, which you will see what armor I'll use later on. But yeah, I just decided I'll just make it now so I wouldn't have to deal with it later on. So I started placing campfires, and after 2 long hours I ended up doing it. I also did a pylon system, and this is how it came out. So this is the final product of the Plantera arena / Queen Bee arena. Now it's time to fight the Queen Bee. So I went down to the Queen Bee nest and I decided to start the fight. So I teleported up, got a quick heal, and I brought her over to my arena. And this is how the fight went. Why is there a horn in here? Okay, I need to lock in. Hold on, I need to scratch my head. After making quick work of the Queen Bee, I placed the relic down and sold all of her items that she gave me because they made no use to me. The very next day I logged back on. I decided I had one more thing to do before fighting the Wall of Flesh, which was making the arena for the pre-mechanical bosses. I could have done this after, but I just wanted to get it over with, and I also was kind of scared of the Wall of Flesh. Psych! Ain't nobody scared of the Wall of Flesh. As soon as I got down there, I started the boss without hesitation. Popped my potions, and I was ready to fight the Wall of Flesh. I was not scared of no Wall of Flesh, bro. No way I missed. Alright. It spawned on the... It spawned on the wrong side, bro. Do I have water walking? Alright, whatever. We'll see if we could beat it, bro. How did it spawn on the wrong side? I wish it told you like which direction. We're low-key shredding this thing now. Alright, here's when it gets tricky. I need to make sure I climb up. Like, see, I would die there. I need to make sure I have space because it's gonna be faster. Go up! What's the big idea? Never even... Bro, look at how much lava there is, bro. Oh, I might be cooked. I'm cooked. Oh, it pushed me out. It pushed me out. Oh, it's at 500 HP. I'm actually about to tweak. I'm tweaking. I'm gonna tweak. Why did it spawn that way? With only 500 HP left, it managed to slip away underneath my knuckles, bro. Bro, I was so close to beating it. I was actually so tight after that happened, bro. So I decided to run it back. I brought more potions, bro. I brought like aura potions, heart reach potions. I brought everything, bro. I did extra because I wanted to make sure that the Wild Flesh died, bro. Oh, in, bro. Oh my god, I spawned the wrong way. Why did I just kill so much people? Why did the demolitionist die? Why is there an imp? Why did the... Bro, I just dropped all 5 of them. Like, what? Whatever. We're gonna win this, bro. I don't care. I don't care if it spawned on the wrong side. Way easier. I need to make sure I get these timings right. Bro, because this thing goes crazy fast. How have I done less damage? Low-key not lying. I better have space, bro. If I don't, I'm done. Oh, I'm about to run out of space. Please. Please. Why is he so fast now? Please. Please, just die. Yes. Oh my god. I was there. Look at this, bro. Look at what this game... Bro, look at what this game just did to me, bro. Look at the ending I had. Hold on, let me pick up the stuff. But look at the ending it gave me, bro. Bro, I had to go through there. Literally, if I didn't kill him right here, bro, I would have been dead. We get from the treasure bag. Okay, demon heart. Ooh. That's not... Hold on. Oh, my hair is... That's not even bad. That's not even bad for real. The clock at assault rifle, say that. With the wild flesh almost pinning me down and touching me, I prevailed, and we lived to see another day, so we can place the relic down in our infamous trophy area. So after that, I think it was decided it is time to upgrade everything. Armor, loot, gear, weapons, wings, everything. With hard mode being available, we now have access to more and more things. But that also means we have to fight more bosses. So let's get into it. So the problem that we have now with hard mode is that there are no hard mode armors that we can use that are orange. The only orange armor that we can use that is obtainable before Moonlord is palladium armor, and my world isn't even palladium, so I literally couldn't even use palladium even if I wanted to. So what I've resorted with is using titanium armor. Titanium armor will be the only armor I'm allowed to use throughout this whole entire playthrough until I beat Moonlord. The reason why I can't use any other armor is because I feel like it's just not fair and it's not part of the challenge. So I am limiting myself to only titanium armor until I beat Moonlord. And this is only simply due to the fact that there are no other orange armors that are obtainable besides Hellstone armor. And I am not doing Moonlord with Hellstone armor. So I've collected all the mithril ores and cobalt ores, and I made a mithril anvil. Now I'm on the hunt for titanium, looking through the caves, and I actually did find a lot of titanium. We're gonna need a lot of titanium because this will be our only armor set throughout the playthrough. But as I was mining for titanium, I actually ended up coming across a pirate invasion. So I guess we gotta do a pirate invasion now. During the pirate invasion, I set up this contraption with lava and it pretty much kills them. Then I died from a ghost, the pirate captain ghost. I don't know what that was about. But once I got back in, I was pretty much safe. And, you know, it was a pretty boring thing. I was just sitting there on my phone and getting my kills. And then when it was at like 90%, I thought it was over until the pirate ship actually spawned in. And when it spawned in, I literally ran back inside. And I was like, no way it spawned in. Because I know you could get the mount from this. So what I decided to do was, I thought of an idea. I built up to the pirate ship because I noticed that it was just going in a straight line. And I just started stacking up and stacking up. And then to the point where I got to it tight. Like I wanted to get to it tight. Then I kind of boxed it in and I made it stuck. So it was stuck on the wood thing. So then my imps just started doing damage outside. And I found this little area where I can extend to, and pretty much you can hit your sword through the wooden wall. So I was hitting my sword through the wooden blocks and I was doing a lot of damage, but then it went up. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna let my imps do the work. And this is in 25 times speed. This is how long it took. 25 times speed. I was there on my phone watching TikTok, doom scrolling on TikTok, and I look up and this is what happened. Like, this is what I see. The Flying Dutchman is about to die, bro. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to get this dude to die. I think he finally is gonna die. Oh, and he dropped the mount. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Apart from the mount, I needed to obtain 3 weapons for hard mode and titanium armor. The first weapon was a Hellfire Yo-Yo, which I got pretty fast from Hell. The last 2 weapons were going to be a little bit hard to obtain, so I decided to just get the titanium armor first. For the pre-mech bosses, I decided I was going to go with a mage class, but I would later craft all the headgears because I was going to need to change classes for each different boss. Then I installed a mod that let me craft any dye with just silver dye, which was honestly pretty nice. The reason why I did this was because I felt like the titanium armor would have just demotivated me and made me feel like I wasn't doing the challenge. And just dyeing it orange, honestly, was going to make me feel like I was doing the challenge. And it low-key did help. Orange armor, baby. As you can see right here. Look at this beautiful orange armor. Now, it kind of looks like Solar Flare armor. I also have my shield painted as well. But as you can see, it's just dye. But I thought it would just make the challenge look more realistic. Now remember, I'm only using titanium armor. I'm not just gonna start dyeing armors and say that they're orange. This is the only armor I'm dyeing, and I promise you, I only use titanium armor through this playthrough. But after that, I ended up putting away my old weapons in the display case just so I could see my progress. So we just stored those in, and at the end of the playthrough, if we pass and if we beat Terraria, we're gonna see how much progress we've made. My next goal was to get my next weapon, which would be the golden shower. This orange book was gonna save me a lot for the mechanical bosses, and this was the weapon I was planning to use with my mage class. So I made a little artificial crimson biome because I chose the corruption world. I made the mistake on that end. I thought you could use the venom thing that you get from the people in the corruption to make the golden shower, but it ended up being the crimson one. So I had to make a farm for the crimson, which I ended up doing here, and I actually made a little room for the TP place so I can TP back and forth there. And I'm gonna be using this room a lot, and I'm gonna be making more TPs. And honestly, TPs are underrated in Terraria. I feel like people need to use them more. They just kind of use pylons or they don't make them at all, and TPs are just so efficient. So I started connecting the wire over to my crimson farm and connected them, and they ended up working perfectly fine. So it's way more efficient to get there now. Then I started decorating the teleporter hub area, and I wanted to match it the color of crimson, so I tried out different blocks. I didn't really like the stone one. I decided to go with snow, and I honestly had fun decorating the teleporter. Low-key was a nice, it just felt like relieving for some reason. So yeah, this was me painting it. And then I started doing the hell teleporter so I could just teleport to hell faster as well, so I could get down there way faster. Connected the wire over. Then I built this little like house so I can farm like below me. And I had this house above me right here just so I can, you know, just teleport down real fast. And after that, I put my paint away and it was time to work on my farm. So this was the farm. This is how it was looking so far. It was pretty bad. So I just started renovating it, and I made it way bigger, and I started filling up like the outline, and then I started filling it in, and then everything underneath it, as you can see, there was a lot of space underneath it, so I had to empty that out, and I had to patch it all up. And this time I actually did it nice and not like the psychopath way. And after I fully patched it up, the farm was ready, and as you could tell, it was already working. Then I added some bubbles that I got from the party girl, which are from my yo-yo so I can fit through them, and then I began farming. I crafted the golden shower, then went to bed, and after that I started grinding for the terrace bark boots. What's it called? Oh, there you go, warding. Oh, and it's warding too. Okay. There you go, lava waters. And then terrace bark boots. Perfect. The boy was gonna go broke from reforging, so I had to make a mimic farm. I also needed the star cloak for one of my mage accessories, and which I do end up getting pretty soon here. But yeah, I placed these ichor torches, then a mimic spawned in my mimic farm, and when I was killing it, I was hoping for the star cloak, and it actually did drop it, so that was pretty good. Right there, we gotta make that, or we can make that. Nah, this one's way better. Yes, sir. So the last weapon I needed to beat the mechanical bosses was the orange Zappinator, and you can only obtain that from getting the traveling merchant to spawn in your world, and he has a slight chance of selling it. So I was going to sleep trying to get the traveling merchant to spawn, and then I got a message from Terraria. Now I would have reacted to this had I seen it, but I was doom scrolling on TikTok. Like, I was getting the best For You pages. The Chinese spy actually cooked on my For You page. Bro, I'm just trying to eat my food, bro. What you mean that the destroyer spawned in, bro? I was not paying attention. Whoops. Alright, well, it's all good. We're gonna go back to sleep and go back to eating. So, yeah. So, I just started sleeping and I was waiting for the traveling merchant to spawn in for my orange Zappinator. And while I was waiting patiently, he ended up coming. And as soon as I checked the shop, Let's go. Where's Zappinator? Give me that. Give me that, boy. Oh my goodness. How much damage? 144? Oh my goodness, bro. I started building a house in the shimmer so I could do some reforges. And as I was building it, I ended up coming across another message. This is going to be a terrible night. Uh-oh. Big Boss has been reincarnated and he's gonna touch me. And he brought his brother too. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, it's the twins. I was not expecting the twins. Alright, let me fight them over here then. Oh my god. Low-key, they're already low. I just gotta fight them in a spot where it's good. Bro, not having any wings might be a bad idea. If I lose this and it's hard, I might have to get some wings. Oh my god. Yeah, movement is everything, bro. I was just raw dogging all of their attacks, but we were doing hella damage, bro. It's time to get upgraded, bro. So I started peeing on some fairies, and so I could get some fairy wings. And then I started peeing on a wyvern too. That's all. Oh yeah, he asked for it. Oh, we actually shred his health. He has 12k health. Look at how much damage we've done. We could easily beat the destroyer. Oh my goodness. After crafting the zesty buffalo sauce orange wings, we are chilling and ready to fight the destroyer. Wow! I feel good. Why is there so many probes? Oh my god. Genuinely, how am I supposed to beat that? What? On one shot. Bro. The probes do way too much damage, bro. After that fail, I attempted it again. This time, looking at YouTube videos, seeing what I could do different, and what they recommended was to go for the probes. So I did exactly that, and this is what happened. Bro, I'm taking so much damage, bro. How do people do this boss? I made a little arena and I decided to sleep the night and try it again with this new strategy. There you go. Drink all of our potions, summon them up. Yeah. Make sure we're doing damage there. And now let's go into our stadium. After that miserable fail, I extended the platform that I did for the top, and I made a few adjustments. And as I was crafting the summoner, this happened. Oh, I did not mean to summon it here. So my strategy was to just run back and forth shooting the probes, and when the probes die, I shoot the destroyers. So it was a pretty good strategy. I was hitting the honey as well and running back and forth. It was actually working pretty well to my surprise. god, thank goodness. Oh, holy smokes. Bro, I only had 2 potions that time and I actually won it. After defeating the destroyer, I started farming for the flame feather, which you can get after beating one of the mechanical bosses. This took me around 3 hours to get. I don't know why I spent so much time trying to get it, but I guess because I thought the wings looked cool. But yeah, I crafted them, then I reforged them at the shimmer. My goal is to get warding on all my reforges. This way I have as much as defense as I can. So let's go, warding. Then I decided to fight the twins. We're gonna need that, we're gonna need that, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that, and we're gonna need that. Alright, we're dead. I'ma only use this thing. Oh my god, this dude is going crazy right now. Not gonna lie to you, this boy going crazy. My strat for the twins was just to run around with the book and avoid their attacks, and it was working out honestly pretty well throughout the whole entire fight. All until they came into the second phase, and then they just like started tweaking and low key, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. They locked in, bro. They killed me hella fast. Dang it. My god, bro. At the end it gets so hard because I run out of space, bro. That's literally why I'm losing. So I decided to fight them again, and I died. And then I fought them again, and I also died. What did I just die to, bro?
Everybody hates me. It's all my fault. Everything that's happened right now, it's just all my fault. I mean, it's normal for me to take pain. I'm normally used to it. But when I get mad, I see red.
I'm try using this too because it could crit for 1,000.
Like, look at how fast he is, bro. That's unbeatably fast, bro. No! Like, look how fast that is, bro. How am I supposed to genuinely beat that speed, bro? Like, dude, there's nothing that can beat that speed. Dude, that's so much health.
Thank you. That was like the sweatiest boss I've ever did, bro. And it's so hard for no reason, bro. Like, it literally is so hard for no reason. When I tell you Terraria is out to get me, I'm not lying, bro. Like, why is there a wyvern chasing me in the middle of a boss fight, bro? Anyways, we slapped that relic down. Time for the next boss, Skeletron Prime. So, boom, we're fighting Skeletron Prime. Boom, here we are. You know what I'm saying? Me and Skeletron Prime, what we doing? We over here fighting. I'm shooting at Skeletron Prime, he's shooting at me with his lasers. I'm dodging his lasers around, and he's going crazy. So boom, I'm at Skeletron Prime's house. I'm like, what we finna do? What's the word? Skeletron Prime said, hey, let me go ahead, keep the lights off. I'm like, I bet. So boom, me and Skeletron Prime, we in bed. And I find out Skeletron Prime's a guy. This whole time Skeletron Prime's a guy. I was like, oh nah, bro, I gotta bounce. But then so boom, we at the crib, and then boom, like, you know what I'm saying, one thing goes to another, boom, and we end up like, you know what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. I got caught in it and I just died. And as long as she said goodbye, well, I thought I would cry. Do me, she do you, she's got the kind of love. Like, why did I grapple? I didn't even press takes so long to go in shot? It literally does no damage, bro. And then it made me grapple, bro. Like, what am I grappling onto? Why did it make me grapple? Oh my god, bro. I wasn't trying to grapple, like, literally wasn't. I'm doing this, bro. Just so I don't even be tempted. I was like trying to. Let's get right into it. I don't have enough. What do you mean I don't have enough gold?
What do you mean I don't have enough gold?
Nah, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. It just said I don't have enough gold. What do you mean I don't have enough gold, bro? What do you mean I don't have enough gold? What are we doing then? What are we doing then, bro? Genuinely, what are we doing if we don't have enough gold then? It's talking about I don't have enough gold. Like, bro, what? What are you even telling me right now, bro? You do not have enough gold. Dog. What are you talking about?
Today, I'm the perfect human. I'm going to be the perfect idea and ideal version of myself. And with that being said, let's get into this easy boss fight that I'm about to demolish pretty soon. Because I picked up a... God damn! I'm moving so slow, bro. Very facing into thinking. But it's like he gets slower. That was quite easy. With Skeletron Prime being defeated, it was time to move on to Plantera. No matter all the bosses that I defeated, I literally can't do anything with any of the things they dropped because I'm only allowed titanium armor and orange weapons. And everything that they drop does not have either of those two. So, therefore, those three bosses were useless. You already know we are locked in, baby. We are beating Plantera, and I'm not exaggerating on that. We beating Plantera for all her pennies, bro. It's really time to demolish Plantera for all her pennies. I quickly made way into the jungle to get some life fruits, and I actually found quite a few. And as I was exploring, I ran into a Plantera bulb, so I decided why not try and defeat Plantera. And this is how it went. Necessary things. Let me eat one of these too. Okay, Plantera should be coming here soon. Here she is. So my strategy for Plantera was just to use the Zappinator, and this time the Zappinator was doing quite a few damage. However, I had one vital mistake that I had realized I just made. The arena was way too close to the surface, and when she's at the surface, she becomes enraged and way more faster. So I died instantly. Oh, she might be enraged up there, bro. Bro, I think I messed up making that. Decided to make a bigger arena way lower so that she wouldn't get enraged from the surface. I placed a bunch of sunflower seeds around so it would lower the spawn rate, so that way I could actually have a fair chance of fighting Plantera without getting ran into, as this arena didn't have any borders like the other one, so any animal could just walk in. So I started the Plantera boss, and as I started it, I was just maneuvering, trying to dodge her shots, but eventually, oh my gosh, she goes like crazy. Then I tried it again. Oh, bro. Then I upgraded my accessories for the magic class, and then I tried it one more time with the nurse. And yeah, you can't do it with this class, bro. It's so trash. I decided it was time for an upgrade, so I summoned the Wall of Flesh so I could get the Ranger emblem. I was going to be switching my class to the Ranger because there's this weapon that I wanted to use against Plantera that I heard was pretty good. I reforged the Ranger emblem to get it to warding. Then a solar eclipse came, which was pretty much useless pre-Plantera. Then I went to go mining to get the titanium helmet for the Ranger class. Then it was time to get my new weapon, the flamethrower. The flamethrower is going to help me out through Plantera tons. I went to the shimmer to go reforge it, and it was time to fight Plantera.
I got some new things. I got this book. I got this right here, so let's see how much. Why is that new?
The flamethrower was working really well, and I even started circling it because I found out that just circling the Plantera is way easier to fight it than as opposed to running away from it. And then it went to its second phase, which I almost died, but luckily I have the nurse on standby so I can just heal whenever I need to. And then after that, I started shooting at the Plantera some more, and eventually this happened. This thing is crazy, bro. The Ranger class definitely helped me out in the long run, and it was time to fight Golem. However, before we could fight Golem, we had to do something that was mandatory. We had to get the nail gun. The nail gun will be an essential weapon that we use throughout the run, and it actually helps us out with a bunch of bosses. So, let's get it. 2 more bosses, Golem, and yeah. Bro, I'm so glad we could get the nail gun now. I quickly summoned a solar eclipse so I could try getting the nail gun, which drops by this guy. Oh, look at how opium he looks, bro. Look at him slow walking too, bro. That nailhead, bro, that dude is opium. That dude's like, what's his name? That's like Burberry Airy right there, bro. That's Playboy Cardi right there, bro. What? And I don't know how it's possible that Playboy Cardi drops before the nail gun, but I did not get it that time, bro. Then the Mothron came, so I decided to run my ones with it. And low-key, it put up a little bit of a challenge, but with the use of my flamethrower, it was honestly nothing. And as you know, like a moth to a flame, it died easily. But this Mothron actually didn't drop the thing I wanted. The thing I want from the Mothron is the wings because they are orange. And finally, another nailhead spawned in so I could kill it. And eventually, it dropped the nail gun. And to my surprise, this thing is a killer beast. I did not know how good it was. But then the Mothron caught me lacking, and it killed me, bro. Like, he literally caught me lacking. After that, the solar event ended. So I decided it was time to go ahead and reforge my nail gun, which I got demonic for. And after I reforged it, I started building this little contraption so I could get to the Golem arena faster. And actually, this low-key does help. So if you guys are tired of running through constantly killing the NPCs, if you box yourself like this, it does take a really long time. I think this took me like an hour, not even gonna lie to you. But if you do this exactly what I'm doing here, it actually makes it so much easier from entering in and out of the Golem boss. Then I decided to clear it out, place some torches. Then I summoned the solar eclipse again so I could get the Mothron wing. And when the Mothron spawned in, I actually killed him with the nail gun surprisingly fast. And I got the Mothron wings. After that, I used the same technique as I did for the destroyer with the Golem, where I did like the bridge with the honey on the ends. And then I ran back and forth to kill him. And this is how it went. We just gotta start. Alright, let's pop our potions. My strategy here was similar to the destroyer. All I did was run back and forth. As you can see, I was just dashing back and forth thanks to the help of the master ninja gear that I got from farming at the dungeon earlier. And yeah, it was pretty much an easy fight. I just kept going back and forth, and the master ninja gear would also allow me to dodge some hits as well. And keep in mind, I'm only using titanium armor as well for the Golem. And yeah, with the ranged class, it was pretty easy, and the nail gun did a lot of work with it exploding on impact, and eventually the Golem fell down. Nice. That low key. Okay, we gotta run it again. For my next weapon for the orange weapons only challenge, It actually was from the Golem, and this weapon would be the Possessed Hatchet. This weapon is insanely overpowered, and it would also allow me to switch to melee class, which would give me higher defense, and in the end would help me out because I want the most defense as I can get, because the titanium armor does not give you that much defense. Okay, we just got both of them. No way. On our second attempt, we managed to get the Possessed Hatchet and the pickaxe from the Golem, which are both orange. So now I can finally upgrade my pickaxe from the Molten Fury pickaxe. And I told you guys I would only use orange pickaxes, so this upgrade was super important to me. After that, I fought the Golem again to get more accessories. Then I went to the Shimmer to reforge my accessories. I fought Queen Slime just because I was bored. Low-key, I should have fought her earlier as my armor was way overpowered and she literally did nothing to me. Killing Big Boss's wife, I moved on to the ice place to go farm for the frozen shield. And this was all in preparation for, as you could already tell by what biome we're in, we are about to face what is known to be the most stressful, annoying, exhilarating, exasperating, demanding, torturous boss, bro. Dare I even say his name? Duke Dennis. Remember when I was saying I wish this was the hardest boss fight, but it isn't? Well, this is the hardest boss fight, and I mean the hardest boss fight, and I mean it when I say the hardest boss fight. It's the hardest boss. On my first ever attempt, I was swinging at Duke Dennis, and low-key, he was startling me. His aura was just too much for me. I didn't know if I could take it anymore. As I was circling around him, I was debating whether or not to just forfeit and bow down to the King Duke Dennis.
Bro, what the fuck is you even talking about, bro?
Swinging my Possessed Hatchet left and right, hoping Duke Dennis doesn't take a bite. Although I appeared strong and put up a fight, Duke Dennis had too much might. And by the end of the fight, it was time for Duke Dennis to unleash his light. And that is when I realized it is only safe to say to fight Duke Dennis, and he is not at night. I fought Duke Dennis again and again.
He's one shot, bro.
And again and again and again and again.
He just three-shotted.
And again.
I can't dash.
And again.
I can't do nothing, bro. Like,
yeah, I can, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, I would have to fluently do that.
You got a little wee-wee? Embrace that. Embrace your flaws. Okay? Look at me. Look at me. Not only do I have, you know, a below average, you know, thing. I don't have eyebrows. You know, my hair is in the ugly stage. Like, I don't believe in, you know, zodiac signs. You know, bitch text me 444 thinking about you. I say I pick it up for Wendy's on my way home. Type shit. Embrace your flaws, fellas. Okay? Ladies, last but not least, accept men who they really are. That's all I have to say about that.
Come on, Duke Dennis. Come on, Duke Dennis. Come on, cheer. With Duke Fishron finally being defeated, it was time to fight the one and only Moonlord. I suited up and got more accessories. Then I started working on the Moonlord pathway because I knew if I was going to fight the Moonlord, I was going to need a good arena. So I used asphalt blocks right here, just made a long path, and this would help me dodge the movement of all of Moonlord's attacks. Then I made a little healing pad area for my nurse, and I decided to make it in orange since we've been only using orange weapons, and I just thought in memory of that, we'll just do this little orange. And it actually turned out pretty nice. I kind of like it. And I think the nurse likes it too, not gonna lie. Here's me fighting the Lunatic Cultist. So pretty much I started the boss fight. This is pretty much what I did. It was pretty easy for the boss fight because the possessed hatchet has an auto lock, so it was not hard to hit him at all. And I could tell the difference between his clones and the real one because of his hood. His hood had a yellow stripe on it, and if it has a yellow stripe, then that means it's the real one because the rest do not have the yellow stripe. So since I knew that as well, it low-key made the boss even easier. So it was low-key a breeze. After I beat the Lunatic Cultist, the pillars spawned in. And since the pillars spawned in, that means I need to kill all the pillars. But I want to start with one pillar first in particular, the solar pillar. When I went to the solar pillar, I started dying a lot. But slowly but surely, I killed enough where I can start damaging the pillar itself. So I got the pillar one shot, then died again. But then I killed the pillar and it dropped solar fragments. And if you guys are wondering why this is so important to me, is because I can finally get new weapons, bro. The solar weapons count as orange, and these are probably the best weapons you could get pre-Moonlord, so I was actually quite excited to fight the Moonlord with these weapons. I then killed the rest of the 3 pillars one by one, slowly taking them down, and on the last one, impending doom approaches. I got ready and drank all my potions, healed up with the nurse, and it was time to fight Moonlord. Let's get right into it. So I've done this boss before with this weapon. I know. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I got it locked in. Hopefully that's hitting him. I don't know if it is. Oh, it looks like it is. He's already at hundreds. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm about to die already. Oh, nice place. Gotta lock in. I started running down my path, throwing the spears at the hands, and it was not that hard to do the first step because there was only one laser that I had to worry about, as you can see. And throwing using the daybreak, it was honestly like a breeze because I've used that weapon before, like I said, and I was pretty familiar with how to beat Moonlord with that weapon, so I wasn't unfamiliar with what I was doing. But I did kind of forget Moonlord's moves, so I was adjusting as I was moving. And the nurse definitely came and helped a lot. Like, the nurse helped me out a lot with this fight. And I was just slowly chipping away his damage, slowly, one by one. And I had double healed by the nurse there. Very, 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 very tough fight. But, you know, we're going through it. We're going through it. So everything seems to be good. We're hitting the eye, teleporting back when we need to. The eye keeps doing its beam. We low-key ate that one with the Master Energy Gear, thanks to the Master Energy Gear. And as long as we have the nurse, we're chilling, right? Yeah, so that's what I thought. And then the nurse died. So as soon as the nurse died, I knew I was cooked. So without the nurse, I can't teleport back and heal. And I only needed to do the head, like the eyeball head. So I was low-key feeling cooked. And then I died. I couldn't, bro. Oh my god, the nurse died, bro. I could have easily beat the boss if the nurse didn't die. Alright, I'm gonna run it back. So this time, this being the final boss fight, to me is actually crazy. If I fail this boss fight, I'm cooked. If I beat this boss fight, I'm chilling. I'm fighting the Moon Lord, giving him all I got, giving him all the hands I can throw at him. We've came a long way from all these bosses that we've done, and like it's just crazy to me that we've only used orange weapons. The fact that I've been able to do this with only orange weapons is crazy. So to be honest, doing the Moon Lord was actually not that hard. Like, it was low-key easy with the nurse, because all I would have to do when I get one shot is heal, and then I would just start doing my damage, and once he got me low, I would just heal up, and that was kind of like rinse and repeat. So it wasn't really too difficult to do it, since the Moon Lord can't despawn. So no matter where I go or where I teleport, I'm chilling, because the Moon Lord has to come to me, which means I could just teleport to the nurse. So I was just chilling, you know. I was giving him all the damage I could with the Daybreak, my main source of weapon. I had titanium armor, and I was running a defense class. I had like 2 Palladian shields, or Palladian shields, however you say it, bro. I had 2 Palladian shields, all warding on all my accessories, Mothron wings, and titanium armor, and asphalt. That was like my movement right there. Mothron wings and asphalt. And I had only titanium armor. So to be honest, bro, the fact that I got this far was crazy. But then, bro, something bad happened. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, I was like 1 HP and I survived that. That was actually crazy, bro. It's 2 in the morning, bro. I'm actually unemployed, bro. What am I doing with my... Bro, I'm actually unemployed, bro. Bro, I literally beat him. The nurse is dead, bro. With the challenge complete and me beating Moonlord without the nurse and on the verge of death at 1 HP, the challenge is now completed. So it is safe to say, yes, you can beat Terraria with only orange weapons. However, I wasn't finished. I decided I wasn't satisfied. I was tired of this titanium armor and wearing it constantly. So after I placed on the Moonlord relic, I decided it was time to fight him again. For the last time. I took down the Lunatic Cultist, started defeating the pillars one by one again, and then I fought the Moonlord. I made quick work of his left, right, and upper eye, and then it was time for his heart. But then the nurse died again, so I just did the same strategy, and low-key that strategy cooked, and I became victorious again. From the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's go! To the King Slime. To the Eater of Worlds. Finally. To Skeletron. To my baby girl Queen Bee. To the Wall of Flesh. Please! Please just die! Yes! To my boy, the pirate invasion. Then to the Destroyer. Oh my god, thank goodness. Then to the twins. That's my twin. Thank you. Then to Skeletron Prime. That was quite easy. Then my baby girl Plantera. Then the Golem. And Queen Slime. Then the Lunatic Cultist. And then to Moonlord. As y'all could kind of tell, this video took a long time to make. And it definitely took a lot of dedication, you know, only using titanium armor. So if y'all could subscribe and like, if you guys enjoyed the video, then please, that would mean the world to me. And if you guys are trying to see another challenge, bro, I got y'all, bro. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed this video. And again, if you could leave a like and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I'll see y'all later, bro. Peace.